Hello, this is a fresh channel. It's got no other content. This is my first video. Anyways, in this video I'm posting about captchas and how I think they're one of the stupidest inventions online. I'm posting this because me and a lot of people I know are getting sick of them. This channel is new. I thought I'd just post and hope that some people who might see it might agree with my thoughts on things or opinions. I've had a few channels in the past which have had around 1,000 subscribers, but I wasn't happy posting things on there since it wasn't really respectable what I was uploading. It wasn't anything illegal or political, it was just unpopular things. But anyways, these captchas have got to be some of the stupidest inventions. They were alright around 2020 when they weren't a problem and it was pretty easy to do things in my opinion. Like when it tells you select the bus and you select the bus and then click verify. That was pretty easy. But since 2020 I think it's gotten progressively worse, especially bad in 2025. They're made to stop botting and spam, but I'll tell you now, these captchas do not work. They're wasting people's time and barely stopping botting at all. Sure, it'll stop some bots, but if you know anything about botting and the people doing it, you'd know that they have bypasses and ways around it already. And if they update the captcha, they'll just create a new bypass around it. And even more proof that these captchas don't work, you can actually download a Google extension which will do the captcha for you, which just shows how even more pointless they are. But anyways, my complaint isn't about the botting or any of that. I'm complaining about the captchas that break, don't work, or just waste time. For example, I wouldn't be bringing this up, but 2 days ago, I went looking for running shoes on a site and it wanted me to do a captcha, which I was fine with, but then after I verified the captcha, it said I was incorrect. So I ended up waiting 15 minutes, coming back to the site, and then it let me do the captcha and worked. But that was like 15 minutes wasted. But anyways, when I got to the site, I looked at the shoes and I probably spent 15 seconds looking at them. So I wasted 2 minutes doing captchas and 15 minutes waiting to look at something for 15 seconds. And the first thing that comes to mind when I think about wasting time doing captchas is that when I'm like 70 or 80 years old and I'm on my deathbed, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, if only I had one more week. Well, I actually could have had that week if I hadn't wasted that time doing captchas online. And saying a week is really generous in my opinion. I think that after a lifetime of doing these captchas for everything, like sites just to look at to sign up for anything, it'll probably add up to like a minimum of a month worth of doing it. I'm not too sure on that. That's not like a factual thing. That's just what I'm assuming because of how much time I'm wasting doing these. Here's a video I found which I think perfectly shows how I feel and most people would probably feel when a captcha stops working.
Losing my voice right now. I have been doing this for like 10 fucking minutes. Crosswalks. Every fucking where there's a damn crosswalk. Wait 5 minutes to load some more fucking pictures. Oh great, now it's fucking broke. Now it won't give me any more pictures. Is that a crosswalk? Is that a crosswalk? I don't think so. They're all gone. There's none left. Verify. Here we go again. Traffic lights. Boom, boom, boom. Do you count that as a traffic light? I fucking would. Let's do it. No! More traffic lights. This one, this one, this one. And that little fucker hiding back there in the distance got your fucking ass. Tell me I'm wrong. Motherfucker! Bike, 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 bike! Next! Oh my god! Fucking traffic lights! Next!
Clearly he's over-exaggerating for content, but I truly feel like this is a valid reaction for when his captchas try to steal our life away. And when he talks about the top of the traffic light and whether that counts as a traffic light is too real, man. It's like when they tell you to select the bike, but a tiny part of the handle is in the next box over. I still have no clue whether I'm supposed to select that box or not. And the captchas I'm complaining about isn't just the website ones. I'm also talking about the 2FA, the two-factor authentication with phone numbers. The only 2FA app I actually like is the Google Authenticator app. I never have a problem with it. I'm also playing Modern Warfare 2 in the background, like the 2009 version. I'm 18 years old, I didn't play this game when it came out, but in like 2014 when most people had Xbox Ones, I was on an Xbox 360 for like a long time, so I played a lot of these old games like Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 2. So I'm just filming myself playing it for some nostalgia. I couldn't afford the actual game, so I bought an account, but for some reason the account was a German account, and I can't change the language. It's like language locked to German, so just ignore that. I'll probably play some games like this in the future in the background if I do make more videos. Phone number authentication is almost like gambling. Just when I was creating this YouTube account today, I was made to attach a phone number. I was fine with this, but then it asked me to send a text message with a code to a specific number. This hasn't happened to me before, so I'm guessing it's new, or it's because I have a lot of YouTube accounts already. But yeah, I went to send a text message and my message wouldn't go through. It kept saying not delivered. And I have a cheap plan for my mobile, so I can send some text, but it usually doesn't work. It's kind of 50-50 whether a message goes through to someone. But it wasn't working for this one number, so I ended up using an old phone, which I somehow had and I just forgot about, found it in my drawer. But it seems like a stupid measure to make people send text messages from a phone number to prove that they're not a bot. It's genuinely a waste of time. I don't know how someone without a phone would do it. I know most people have a phone, but still I'm sure that many people don't have a phone or any text plans. Maybe it's just me, but most people I'm around, none of us can really afford like infinite data or a lot of data or any of that. We just have like just text plans or calling plans. This video most likely won't get any attention, and I have no plan for this to change anything. I'm just putting out how I feel about these captchas and the nonsensical wasting of time that's being caused by it. Another thing I want to talk about before this video ends is the older generation. I'm talking about people like above 40 and above 60. People around like the age of 40 and 50 can still figure out the captchas. It's not that hard, I understand that. But people around 60, I would not be surprised if they have no clue how to figure out some of the new captchas. Like the select traffic lights they can probably do, but those new ones with the art, and it's like put the worm on the, like where it is missing or something, like the art stuff. I don't know if you get what I'm talking about. But sometimes I'm even getting confused by that, so I don't know how someone with like an aged brain could figure out any of that. It'd be like giving a 3-year-old a 1,000-piece puzzle, and it's like only the top 1% of 3-year-olds can figure it out. So it's stupid. I don't know how they can expect anyone to get onto sites when they're giving puzzles to everyone. It's like everywhere I go, I have to do a puzzle just to look at something or watch anything. I'm being forced to do puzzles, and I don't want to do puzzles. I just want to look at running shoes or make a Gmail account. I completely disagree with this digital ID policy that could be coming in, where you put your ID online. But honestly, if they remove captchas for people who do put their ID online, I might just have to. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. I don't know if I'll post many more things on this. It's mostly just a yap channel for complaining and being salty about things. But if you do somehow see this video, let me know what you think in the comments.